So probability is nothing but chance of something happening. Probability is nothing but chance of something happening. Let's say you have a coin, right? It has two sides, one is head, another one is tails, right? So if you toss a coin, what is the chance that you will get head? So it would be 50% chance, right? So you will say the chance is 50%, or you will say the chance is half, 1/2, right? Or 0.5. These are all the same. 50% is same as 1/2, which is same as 0.5, right? 50% because 50 upon 100, which is same as 1/2. So we calculate chance by calculating the probability. In order to calculate the chance, we need to understand what are the favorable events and what are all the possible events. Okay, let's talk about different types of events that we'll be talking about in this chapter. One, we'll be talking about dice, and we'll be talking about unbiased dice, as in dice which is unbiased. That means the probability of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 would be same. It would not be that every time you are rolling a dice, it'll give you a 6 or it'll give you a 5. Nothing like that. It would be an unbiased dice. We'll be talking about coin, we'll be talking about cards, we'll be talking about certain colors, colored balls. Okay, so when we roll a dice, so these are 6 possibilities. They are called events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you toss a coin, then there are 2 possibilities. You will get either heads or tails. And there is a card. And in card, how many, in a pack of card, how many total cards are there? There are total 52 cards. Half of them are black, half of them are red. That is 52 divided by 2, that is 26 would be red, 26 would be black. And in these 52 cards, we would have 4 category of cards. These are called spade, diamond, this is called heart, this is called clubs. And there would be equal number of these types. So 52, and there would be 4 categories of cards. So if you divide, you'll get 13 variety of each card. That is 13 spade, 13 heart, 13 diamond, 13 clubs. There are some honored cards, as in the top cards. There are 4 of these. So ace, king, queen and jack. Ace, king, queen. This is ace, king, queen and jack. 4 are called honored cards. So if you count the total of these, every card would be of 4 variety. There would be heart, there would be diamond, there would be club, there would be spade. So 4 into total 4 into 4 would be total 16 cards. Out of these honored cards, 3 cards are called face cards. They would have face on it. So one is the king, another one is queen, and third one would be the jack. King, queen and jack. There would be a total of 12 cards. Why 12? Because every card would be of 4 types. That is heart, spade, diamond and clubs. So 4 into 3, total 12 of these face cards would be there. And then there might be a question on that there is a bag with different colored balls. These many green are there, these many yellow, red, so on and so forth. Now the various possible outcomes, whenever we perform any event, there are various possible outcomes. Say for example, if we roll a dice, so what are possible outcomes? We can get 1, we can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we roll if we toss a coin, then there are 2 possibilities. We get either head or tail. If we toss 2 coins, then how many possibilities are there? In first coin we can get heads, in the second coin we can get tail, or in both the coins we can get heads, in both the coins we can get tail, or in first one we can get tail, second one we can get head. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities are there. So whenever we talk about probability, we talk about various possibilities, what all possible outcomes are there, right? Now, the term probability is a mathematical term which is calculated by this formula. Probability is the number of desired outcomes upon the number of desired outcome upon total number of outcomes. Number of desired outcomes upon, or number of favorable or desired, it's the same thing, upon total number of outcomes or total number of cases. Let's take the example. Okay, what is the probability of getting an even number in a single throw of dice? So can you think of the answer in this case? What is the probability of getting an even number in single throw of dice? So when you throw a dice, what is the sample space? What all possible outcomes can we get? We talk about a dice. So we can get 1, we can get 2, we can get 3, we can get 4, we can get 5, we can get 6. These are possible outcomes. So probability, when we calculate, we in the denominator we write total number of outcomes, and in the numerator we write desired outcomes, number of desired outcomes. So what is the question? Probability of getting an even number in single throw of dice. So how many of these are even numbers? 2 is even number, 4 is even number, 6 is even number. So these we want. So how many desired events are there? There are 3 desired events. And how many total number of events are there? So total number, there are total 6 events. So 3 upon 6, that is 1 upon 2, that would be your probability. Total number of events 6 would be there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is called probability of an event, 1 by 2, or you can write it as 0.5 or 50%. Right? Okay. Okay, so now let's say if 2 dice are thrown, then what is the probability that same number is on both the dice? Can you figure this out? When two probabilities, when 2 dices are thrown, so what is the probability that you can get same number? So what all outcomes would be there? 1, 1, you can get 2, 2, you can get 3, 3, you can get 4, 4, you can get 5, 5, you can get 6, 6. And when 2 dice are thrown, how many total number of outcomes are there? So one dice would have 6 outcomes, another dice which is thrown would have again 6 outcomes. So total number of outcomes would be how much? How many total number of outcomes would be there? There would be 6 into 6, because with 1 you can have one first outcome 1. In the second dice you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly with 2 also you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 into 6, total 36 outcomes would be there. So total number of outcomes 36 and desired number of outcomes 6. So 6 upon 36, that is 1 by 6 would be your answer. Right? Okay, if I ask you, if let's say one dice is thrown, what is the probability that you get number less than or equal to 2? A dice is rolled, and what is the probability that you will get a number which is less than or equal to 2? So what would be the probability, guys? Can you calculate that? What is the probability of getting number less than or equal to 2? So what all are possible outcomes? 1 is a possible outcome, 2 is a possible outcome. Less than or equal, that's it. Only 2 possible outcomes are there. So 2 divided by, and when we roll a dice, how many total outcomes are there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 outcomes are there. Right? So the correct answer would be desired number of outcomes, which is 2, upon total number of outcomes, which is 6. 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3 would be your correct answer. Right? So basics of probability is there in your course. Don't delve into too hard level questions, of 11th, 12th standard. So that is something which is not there in your curriculum. Very basics of this, desired number of outcomes upon total number of outcomes.